So today I want to show you how to crochet this beautiful cowl in all these amazing colors. We are changing color for each row and I will show you exactly how to do it from start to finish. If you think this tutorial is going too fast, you can always slow down the speed of the tutorial on the settings below, on the 3 dots. But let's begin. First, a little about the materials. For the yarn, I've used this Honey Bunny from Hobbii. You can see all the info about it right here. You can see it's a super bulky, weight 6, and this recommend a 7mm hook. I will of course write down in the description how much yarn I've used and where you can buy it. I've used these 3 colors. I'm sorry for the black one, you won't be able to see anything in the black yarn, but I will show you most of it in these bright colors. And I've used my 7mm hook, some scissors, and a very big tapestry needle. We begin with a slip knot. And then we chain 60. So yarn over and pull through 60 times. Just yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 60 times. And then it will look like this. I won't be showing you all 60 because you know how to do it when you're done a couple. But let's pretend that I have 60 chains right here. Then you skip the first 2 chains and then you do a half double crochet in this 3rd chain. So you yarn over and then you insert the hook in the 3rd chain, yarn over and pull through. So you have 3 loops on the hook, yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. Then find your next chain down on the bottom and half double crochet into the next chain. That's it. And then a half double crochet in the next, so yarn over, insert the hook in the next, and half double crochet. Continue with a half double crochet in each chain all the way across. You chained up 60 and you skip the first 2, so you should have 58 half double crochet when you're all the way across. And now you stop just before the final one because we will change the color in this final one. So you begin as we usually do, you yarn over and insert the hook into this final chain, and then you will yarn over with the new color. So now I will get this white color and yarn over with this one and pull through. So now we change the color to the next for the next row. Then you chain 2, 1, 2, and turn. And now we will be working in this gaps between the stitches. So you will go down here and find your half double crochets, and then you see these gaps in between the stitches. So we won't be working up here, we will be working in the gaps between the stitches from the previous row. So now you feel your way in the first one. It might be a little bit difficult to find the first one, but back here you will do a half double crochet, so you yarn over and then push in your hook between the stitches from the previous row and then half double crochet. Then you find your next stitch and find the gap in between the stitches, and then you yarn over, so you half double crochet in this gap between the stitches. And again the next one, find the gap, yarn over and insert the hook in this gap between the stitches. And again, just one half double crochet in each gap between the stitches from the previous row all the way across. And when you're all the way across, we only have 1 stitch left. So you feel this, you have the final gap in between the stitches back here. You will now change the color into the last one. So you will repeat this each time you make it to the final stitch. You begin the stitch by yarning over and insert the hook, grab the yarn and pull, And then you will find the next color, which will be the black one for me. Yarn over with this one and pull through. Then you chain 2, 1, 2, and then we turn the work. Remember to cut the yarn we are leaving. So we now left the white yarn. You will now cut this yarn, but leave a little bit for weaving in the end. So now you repeat. You find your first gap and do a half double crochet into this first gap between the stitches from the previous row. And again, find the gap. It's pretty easy to see from now on. You see all the gaps pretty easy, so you will just work in between the stitches. It looks pretty much like the moss stitch with the single crochet. So you'll just work one half double crochet in between each stitch from the previous row, and then you will get this very, very beautiful pattern. Now you will just continue repeating this until you think your cowl is tall enough. And after this I will go with the orange color, and then the white, and then the black. I will switch between these 3 colors again and again until my cowl is tall enough. And I did 22 rows in total. And this measures, let me see, 28 centimeters. So 22 rows gives 28 centimeters, and that is how tall it is. You will of course just weave in all these annoying yarn ends as you go. We will now sew it together, so take a new piece of yarn and thread it on your tapestry needle, and then we will attach it on the cowl, on the top of the cowl or the bottom, just through these stitches, and again all the way back. And then we will fold it. So fold it so you have the edges aligning, and then sew them together. So push your tapestry needle through both layers of the cowl on the edges, and then go like this all the way to the bottom. Just a regular stitch all the way down. And we are now almost done. We just need the final stitches, and I will now weave in the end, just like with all the annoying yarn ends. Just a couple of times back and forth. And then cut the yarn. And we are now done. Now we have the wrong side out. You can see all these stitches. We will turn it around so we have the right side out. And then we have our amazing cowl. It's so beautiful. I hope you found this tutorial easy to follow. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I hope to see you again soon. Bye.